Well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are when you're watching this. Welcome to another Aimless Adventures vlog. I'm up here at the Gemini Springs Park in DeBary, Florida, and I'm trying to decide which way to go. Should I stay or should I go now? Pick a direction. If it's not the one that you've chosen when I finally walk down, pretend it is. What's that? This way. Excellent choice. This is a completely random location, actually, as I was going to go down to downtown Orlando off of Anderson and something or other. More choices. And film today, but the fuel on the Aimless Adventures Deuce mobile is quite low, and that would be about an hour to 2 hours of a round trip with Christmas traffic. Although it's not Christmas, it is Christmas Eve. Or maybe when you're watching this, it is Christmas Day, in which case, Merry Christmas. Or maybe you're watching this next year on Christmas. Merry Christmas again. Pardon me. So, anyways, we're just going to wander around here. I have no idea what we're going to find. There's somebody down there. Looks like they're reading. We don't want to disturb them. So we'll whisper a little bit. I'm looking for some type of springs that are supposed to be winter. This may not be a spring, but it looks like a lake. Let's check it out. We've got pet etiquette. Keep your pets on a leash and clean up after them. Oh, here we have some springs coming through. Very cool. We've got natural springs coming up right there. Hopefully you can see that without the glare. Not sure of the temperature of that water. I'd like to get down there, but let's see if we can do that at another location. There are walkways around here, but adventure should not be restricted to a simple concrete path. There's a fish right there, about to go in the shadow, and another one. You probably can't see that, but there are fish in there. More fish over there, and a bunch of them down here. Oh, some bigger ones right there. I don't know if you can pick those up. Young children are on their way over to get their adventure on. Never losing your sense of adventure. Some of us may be restricted by finances or physical limitations, but certainly, if that's you, I hope that these simple vlogs are a way for you to check out the world, and you'll find some kind of enjoyment in them. Maybe they'll inspire you to explore in any way you can. Solar panel. Must be for the lighting over there. So you see these natural springs just popping up. They're coming in these little inlets right there. There's look like little eddies popping up. Gemini Springs State Park in DeBary, Florida. Wish I had some kind of historical tie-in for you, but this is about as random. Whoa, that's not random, that's intentional. Check this out. Look at these ants. This is an ant mound. Watch these freak out. As soon as you disturb it, whoa, they're gonna go nuts. Coming after my fingers. Look at them. They are freaking out. And since I'm wearing shorts, I am out. Somebody walking some large dogs over there across that little walkway. So we're going to venture over here too. Not sure how much more interesting it'll be. Seems like a lot of the same, which is cool. It's certainly cool. I'm going to shut my trap and let you take it in. Do not feed or molest. I don't think it's ever crossed my mind. Have you ever thought about feeding or molesting an alligator? Gators cannot be tamed, and feeding them can result in their mistaking a hand for a handout. In which case, it could end up in a handoff. And I'm not talking about football. Who in their right mind would want to put their hand next to an alligator's face? Oh, check this out. Swimming by right out there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. There's a very large fish. Looks like it's coming this way. I don't know if that's a carp. And now I'm paranoid, looking for gators. Look for that tail and that head. This fish just keeps cruising back and forth. There's a whole bunch of them down there. Alright. Well, that sign certainly added a little bit of interest into a otherwise non-funny, non-historical, interactive vlog. Oh, there goes another critter right there. Probably a turtle, I would imagine. These ducks are coming over thinking they're getting some free grub. And you've got the white isbis over here, these two. I'm gonna go around, I don't want to fall in with that mud.
Wait.
More ants. They are no joke down here in Florida. Does anybody know what these things eat? They're called the white isbis. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea what they're digging for. They have a long beak, which acts like a fork. He's busting a move somewhere, and the ducks are coming back looking for the free grub. Wookin' Panub in all the wrong places. No fine birds, just isbis faces. You must have thought we were coming to get them. Onward. don't know about you, but now I curiously want to find a gator. But there'll be no handoffs or hand-ups. These folks over here are wondering, why is that weirdo's talking to his phone? People freak out when you put the camera on them. They go from interest to, don't put me on YouTube. Those folks over there feeding the ducks. And that's why those other ducks were coming at us, thinking that we had the goods. Throwing caution to the wind, the aimless adventurer wandered into areas that were slick and prone to alligator activity. He never did get to upload his vlog himself, but the fellas that saw him walking and talking to his phone decided, why not? A lasting tribute to the aimless adventurer. If that be the case, then I have no idea what they will call this vlog or whose channel it would be on. But if all goes well, it'll be up here on Aimless Adventures Vlog on YouTube, the tube. Of course, you can also check us out on Aimless Adventures, all one word, on Instagram and on Facebook. Give us a like, a share, whatever else goes on the social networks. Subscribe. Also subscribe. Take a look at the view from the bench of goodness. The wind is picking up. I'm not sure how long we've gone here on the vlog. I'm looking to see. There it is, 14 minutes, 15 seconds and counting. If you want to shut it off here, no problem, I don't blame you. How much more can you possibly watch of me walking around looking for an alligator? If you're going to continue the adventure, rock on, appreciate it. Let's go. Some additional waterfowl over there. Definitely looking out for snakeage and gatorage and ants. Note to self, next time, wear some boots. Because the old airwalks are just not cutting it. Look at the size of this. That's all ants. And some cool looking flowers. Apologize if that wind is kicking up and becoming annoying while you're watching this, but I cannot control the wind. There are benches all through the back side of this area. There's another waterfowl right there. Not sure what that is. Maybe from the crane family. Again, if you know any of these answers, post them below. Teach us all something. I'm new down here, so in Florida, Central Florida. He's out. Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Nope. Amos Adventures. No sponsorship here. No insurance companies. Although, if I run into a gator, I'm sure my kin would be happy, but I had term life insurance. As I'm pretty sure the term life insurance covers a gator attack. A hand off, a hand up. I'd rather lose a hand than a head. If you had to lose one body part in a gator attack, what would it be? Would you prefer a hand? Not obviously not a head, because then you'd be dead. What about a foot? How about a foot? How about fingers? If you had to lose a finger off of the hand, let's not say the whole hand. Let's just say part of the hand, because we don't want to get too macabre. This is Christmas Day Eve vlog, and of course we don't want to get all weirded out on macabre. It's not. It is windy. Let's see if we can curb that wind a little bit here. So if you had to lose a digit on your hand, which one would it be? Now they say that the thumb is not a finger, that these are fingers. What if you had to lose a digit? We'll just call it a digit. Which one in an alligator attack would you be willing to give up? Now a lot of folks would say the thumb, because you need the thumb to do a lot of stuff. Like if you just have your index finger and a thumb, you can tie your shoes, you can turn a doorknob, you can probably even play some video games if you're into that. Don't know if you can do that Konami code thing. I suppose you could. Old school video game nerds know exactly what that is. Well, it looks like we've ended the trail here. So that may be the end of the vlog, because I'm not going to go down that way. I don't have boots, and I'm not looking forward to losing a hand or a digit or a thumb. The path does continue. Again, if you're still with us, you may want to ask yourself why. This is certainly not a vlog full of interesting facts. It is full of bugs and a butterfly. That butterfly looks just like a leaf. If you were walking by, you wouldn't even see it. But look, it is a butterfly. That is amazing. That is cool. So if I end up doing some more of these nature walk vlogs, what do you like to see? Do you prefer to check out the cypress with the Spanish moss hanging way, way down? Check this out. From way up here, coming all the way down to the ground, Spanish moss. Now back in the day, they used to take Spanish moss, and here's some of it on the ground. Settlers used to take this stuff, Can you see that cloud of bugs? That's insane. And my arm is getting gnawed up. Settlers used to take that Spanish moss and they would put it inside of beds, stuff it in there. Now I don't know if that's the old adage of good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. I'm all for protein, but that was rough. So don't let the bed bugs bite. Maybe that stuff has bed bugs in it, or some kind of critters that they then called bed bugs. The cloud of not goodness is everywhere back here. I would imagine in the summertime you would come back here and end up with malaria. Oh, check this out. I'm going on an adventure. This probably goes back out to the water. Yeah, there's why I couldn't get through. Somebody's driven through here. But I'm not about to drive these legs through here. What are we at now? 22 minutes, 23 minutes. And you guys are still here. Check this view out. Oh. Pay no mind to that garbage can, which is stealing our view. Technically, it didn't steal it, it just interrupted it. We're going to use this one as the default. That's goodness. These bugs are attacking the phone now. Alright, much like we started the vlog with choices of places to go, common sense says, go back from whence thy came. That's not adventurous. We're going one of these two ways. Tune in next time. Unless you've died of boredom on our little trek through Gemini Springs in DeLand, Florida. I don't know if I'm going to do a vlog tomorrow on Christmas. I'll upload this as soon as I get around to signal. Obviously, there's very little signal out here. However, if these insects that are flying around my face and head, my face is on my head, hands as well, around the camera, you can't see them, but they're coming around you. They're trying to get to you now in here. In the event that I do upload this vlog later, I may do a Christmas Day vlog. We have some plans to do a little bit of traveling around the Central Florida area for exploration and other assorted activity. It always freaks me out. Stuff falls from these trees, hits the dry stuff, and you assume that something's over there. Not cool. There is, however, an orange. And I know what you're saying. You're standing in ants again, dummy. I don't think you were saying that. But you are saying you're not going to leave that just sitting there, are you? That's not good. That is not good. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to place you all right here to look at the cypress on this trash can. while I attempt to bust this thing open. I know, some of you are freaking out and getting weird. That's a trash can lid. However, part of adventure is taking chances. You can't take chances sitting in your house unless you're going to eat that old green cheese that's sitting in the fridge, which I happen to like, if it's blue or gorgonzola. Alright, so we've gotten rid of most of the funk. Alright, we're moving on to greener pastures. This, well, probably will be bitter, is better than nothing. Got rid of the funk, removed face of bugs. So here we go.